Wizards head coach Scott Brooks had some choice words for LaVar Ball, but they weren't on par with what you'd expect when a known NBA figure or someone in the sport of basketball comes out and talks about the controversial father of course, Lonzo Ball, LaMelo and D'Angelo. But these comments, however, have basically piqued my interest. Now, you know from the time back in the studio, once upon a time.
Slow down my sorrow. I'd like to take my chance. I won't be sad. I search for a quiet place. Love.
That Jason and I would get into conversations around this, and we kind of find a middle ground. I know Rick's basically in the same boat. Also, is that, yeah, he says some outlandish things. He's pretty ridiculous with the way that he handles the media, his conversations around beating Michael Jordan one-on-one, but at the heart of it, there is good there. Like, of course there's good there. This is a guy that wants the best for his kids. Yeah, he might not go about the most expected way of doing so, but one thing that you have to understand is that going about it the most expected way and in a traditional way doesn't always get you to greatness or get you to the possibility now where you have your son, who's a high schooler, has more followers on social media than the whole of Under Armour selling shoes. As a business, it's very successful, and I don't know what goes on behind closed doors, but I imagine that he has a business head on, but also is a very good parent. I mean, his kids seem like very good kids, aside from obviously the way the media perpetuates them, but they seem like pretty good kids to me. So Brooks' comment I actually thought was pretty interesting. He, on Tuesday, Candace Buckner of the Washington Post shared Brooks' comments regarding LaVar Ball. He said he noted that Brooks looked past the controversy and outlandish statements from the elder Ball and instead saw a proud father. He said, "My father left me too. I would love to have my father around like LaVar is around and talk to him and pump me up with confidence," Brooks said. "To me, that's every son's dream, and for some reason, he gets criticized." Now, this is a very interesting point to come from a coach who we know is working with the Wizards at the moment and has his hands full on the NBA season, but I think that it's an interesting comment to have because how many times have we seen the media perpetuate this Lonzo Ball is just set up to fail because of the way his dad consistently pushed him out there as going to be one of the best before he could even show himself? Well, if he didn't do that throughout the kid's career, would he have even gotten to this stage? Now, we immediately look past the fact that he has 3 kids, potentially 3 of them going to, 2 already went to D1 colleges, one of the best D1 schools in the country in UCLA. One of them now plays for the Lakers. The other one is looking to be a prospect and a star at UCLA, and the youngest is a high school phenomenon who, love him or hate him, he's a very captivating young man who you can watch in the basketball court. When you put that on paper and you don't have LaVar Ball, the way that he makes those comments, that seems like a pretty great dad in order to get those kids focused. They could be into thousands of other things, but they're focused on the sport, and I think that is often overlooked because he says some ridiculous shit about how he could beat Michael Jordan one-on-one. That's ridiculous. Of course it's ridiculous. I once on a TYT Sports Clip said that give me 5 chances up against Messi and I'll beat him one-on-one, at least one chance. That is ridiculous, but I just said it because I thought, you know what, it's fun. We'll have a laugh. Jason will laugh and probably agree because he doesn't know any better. But I just think that sometimes these comments get taken out of context and you overlook the fact that he's doing a fantastic job with his kids in regards to their basketball career and what is coming up. So the whole conversation comes around the fact that, of course, the Lakers coming up to play against the Wizards soon, and this is part of the media circus now, is that, well, what's going to go on with Lonzo Ball? What do you think about LaVar Ball? I mean, that's been fed into from the get-go. Stephen A. Smith and LaVar Ball are probably going to have their own TV show at some point. I'll put that out there. The way they go back and forth, it's comical, it's entertainment. And if that's another arm of his big baller brand that reaches new heights, fair play to him. I'm in Jay-Z's boat. The way that he says, I might not always agree, but I appreciate what he's doing. And that's why I stood by him when his son, LaMelo Ball, was selling his shoe. And people are like, what's it going to do about college? He might not be able to play college. Fuck the college system. NCAA takes way too much money regardless, and the players are just pawns to them. So do what you got to do. I agree with what Brooks had to say. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Francis and Maxwell on all social platforms. And I'll see you soon.